Good morning, Falcons. Good morning to our staff. Good morning to our parents. Salam alaikum. Welcome to our first annual Stout Poetry Slam. Off the bat, I do want to first thank the students who have really stepped out of their comfort zone, wrote their own poems, and practice public speaking. Students, I know creative writing in your classes, you all had the opportunity to write a poem for this event, but the students here stepped it up a notch by actually presenting it. Public speaking is one of the most important skills you have to be successful for the rest of your life in every area, in every field. So when we do this again next year, I want you to participate. I do want to thank our three judges, Mr. Sam Haddad, our counselor, Mrs. Nancy Lasso, our ELA coach, and Ms. Danita Coleman, who is one of our social workers. So thank you, judges. Thank you, parents, for being here. Thank you, Executive Director Limi Sarur, and Ms. Katie Hetrick from the district, and Mr. Farah, thank you for being here and videotaping this for YouTube. We appreciate it. I do want to welcome up our hostess, Kalori Simmons, and all our poets to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, poets and dreamers, welcome to a night where words have power, where stories come alive, and where emotions hit harder than a drum solo at a rock concert. I'm Kalori Simmons, your host for this amazing event, and I hope you're ready for an unforgettable poetry slam. Now, if you're wondering, what exactly is a poetry slam? A poetry slam isn't just about reading poems in a quiet voice while snapping your fingers. It's a competition, a performance, a place where poets step up, speak out, and bring their words to life. It's about rhythm, passion, and expression. Some poems might make you laugh, some poems might make you think, some might just hit you right in the heart. So tonight, we're giving the mic to some incredible poets who all took the time to write their own poems, and they are now ready to share their voices with us. And without further ado, please help me welcome our amazing poets for the first annual Poetry Slam here at Stout. Our first poet is Sikne Salame. The title of her poem is Respect Everybody.
Hi, my name is Sikne Salame and I'm in the 6th grade, and the title of my poem is Respect Everybody. We must respect everybody, whether you're black, white, Arab, or American, or wherever you're from. What you or I am, we should still respect everybody. Don't be the bully who doesn't know if they'll end up in the other person's shoes. You don't know what they've been through. Plus, Dearborn is a melting pot of many people from all around the world. If others can respect you, there's no reason not to respect them back. Thank you.
Please help me welcome our next poet, Hamid Ashakdari. The title of his poem is People Are People.
Hello everyone, my name is Hamid Ashakdari and I'm in the 6th grade, and the title of my poem is People Are People. People are people with a brain and a heart. We could be black or white. Some may say difference, but there is none. For Martin Luther King, born on January 15, 1929, people loved him for the changes he made. He changed life, if not the world. He's changed the way we look at others. He changed the way you look at me and the way I look at you. He once stated that hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And if you had one message to put out to everyone, it would be that people are people. Thank you.
Please help me welcome up our next poet, Tajela Alls. Her poem is titled Different on the Outside, Same on the Inside.
Hello everyone, my name is Tajalla Aus. I am in the 6th grade, and the title of my poem is Different on the Outside, Same on the Inside. I could be white, I could be black, but for who I am on the outside does not matter for who I am on the inside. I could be different from you, I could be the same as you, but at the end of the day, we are all humans. Arabs, blacks, whites, Asians, Mexicans, from culture to culture, from person to person. We all stand as human. You shouldn't judge someone because they're a little different from you. You live on this earth as a human, and so do so many others. You should let go of your hatred and open your kindness. You should let people be who they are without judgment. I said it once, and I'll say it again. I could be white, I could be black, but for who I am on the outside does not matter for who I am on the inside. Thank you.
Our next poet is Rose Amari. The title of her poem is Why Do You Judge?
Hi everyone, my name is Rose Mauri, and the title of my poem is Why Do You Judge? Why? Why do you judge if someone's different than you? Why do you point and laugh at them because their skin color is different, because their eyes are shaped differently? Doesn't mean you need to judge them. When you laugh at them, you're laughing at yourself. You guys are both human. You cry and yell when they judge you, so why do you pass it on to the next person? Tell me why you hold in the hate when it's so easy to love. I guess I'll ask you again. Why do you judge someone? Because they're different from you. Thank you.
Our next poet we would like to welcome up is Razan Azan. The title of her poem is Respect Others.
Hi, my name is Razan Hazan, and the title of my poem is Respect Others. You're bright and I'm dark, but that does not mean that we're not welcome to the world. There are so many faces to see, and there are so many traces to leave out of disrespect. Speaking of respect, respect those people around you that they're welcome to the world. Show the kindness you're hiding and hide the rudeness you're showing. Show the people around you that they have freedom around here, unlike the other days. Think about it. Thank you.
Our next poet is Shakib Abdul Rahim. The title of his poem is I Am a Human.
Hi, my name is Shakib Abdul Rahim. I'm in the 6th grade, and the title of my poem is I Am a Human. Do you have a friend that's different from everybody else, or they have different skin or hair? You don't treat them like an inferior being or an annoyance. This is because they are a human, a living, breathing person. If you bully someone that's different from you, you are also different. You look different from everybody else in the world. Like Malcolm X once said, a man who stands for nothing will always fall for everything. Thank you.
Our next poet is Malak Al-Sanadi. The title of her poem is The Whisper of Freedom.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Malaka Sanedi. I'm in the 6th grade, and the title of my poem is The Whisper of Freedom. Racism, Islamophobia, homophobia, or blackophobia, all of these are unjust. Where are all the other words that we have been taught? Like the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, the one who fought. All across the nation, you'll see racism and discrimination. Some of us aren't the ones to blame because we embrace that we aren't all the same. Although we live in a world full of democracy, people will never be in the state of a full colony. People will always be judged by their background or skin, and this is why it's impossible to win. It's impossible to win through the hatred of others. You would think, why do they tend to judge them and show hatred towards them? Is it because of their race, or is it because they're from a different place? You can't cut my tongue short. If flex is swift and slips your fort. Winds of no freedom will come to an end. Then your vile attempts cannot change the trend. Thank you.
Our next poet we would like to welcome up is Sahana Sambagi. The title of her poem is He Had a Dream.
Hi everyone, my name is Sahana Sambangi, and the title of my poem is He Had a Dream. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream where everyone was a part of the team. Thick or thin, short or tall, black or white. None of that quite mattered to him. He wanted kids to play together no matter the weather. Though battles were hard and trials were tough, he made it clear that determination was enough. He protested through the streets, though he was beat, just so he could get his task complete. For peace and fairness, we all must strive in order to keep Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream alive. Thank you.
The next poet we'd like to welcome up is Baydar Shabi. The title of his poem is Social Justice.
Hello everyone, my name is Baydar Shabi. I'm a sixth grade and the title of my poem is Social Justice. You should think of equality. Man or woman, both have equal rights. Now, keyword, now. You may be light, I may be dark. You may have thick hair, I may have soft hair. Does that matter? Of course not. You could be red, blue, green, orange, and I wouldn't care. Because you may be different on the outside, but you are the same in the inside. The cool, kind, awesome person you are. So don't be the type of person to judge. Be the type of person to stop the judging. And thank you.
Our next poet is Amaya Scott. The title of her poem is Martin Luther King.
Hi, my name is Amaya J. Scott, and my poem is titled Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, born 1929. He used his courage to win civil rights. He wouldn't back down without a fight. A believer in peaceful protest who protested for no violence. Martin Luther King didn't want people to bully. He wanted people to come together as equals and be kind. Now we hope that all black and white can win without a fight. Thank you.
Please help me welcome up our next poet, Tasneem Mozib. The title of her poem is called I Cry for Palestine.
Hello, my name is Tasneem Mozib, and I'm in 7th grade at Stout Middle School. Today, I will be reciting a poem that I wrote called I Cry for Palestine. I cry and cry while you watch these lies and lies. You say you're helpless, you say you're weak, but are you really? While you wander around doubting yourself, our blood runs thick and cold through the walls and streets of our destroyed homes. How much more suffering do we need so you can wake up? You were filled with greed while we are filled with grief. We live by the sea, but we are still not free. We contain a dark past that everybody passes by. Are we still not enough after 75 years of the suffering? I would like to take a moment of silence for all the lives lost in Palestine, for all the innocent lives lost in Palestine. Thank you. Let's pray for world peace.
Our next poet we would like to welcome up is Hani Awada. The title of his poem is Past to Future.
One night, a voice. Oh, do I have to include? My name is Hanya Awada. I'm in 7th grade, and today I'll be reciting Past the Future Rhyme. One night, a voice arose, a voice so powerful, it just grows and grows. With every word he chose, people were falling on his side like dominoes. So strong, he rose over the foes. He spoke about equality. He also talked about poverty. For example, the black and the white, which reached an uncontrollable height. One room filled with brooms and the second with no rules. The black got treated like tools. This even happened in preschools, where kids didn't know their left from their right, but Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. saw a brighter light. To boycott what wasn't right. Now we can all speak. Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for fixing the leak. Thank you.
Our next poet is Zainab Sarhan. The title of her poem is Kindness to Others.
My name is Zainab Sarhan. I am in 7th grade, and I will be reciting Kindness to Others by me. What happened to respecting one another? We should treat each other with respect, as if we were speaking to a father or a mother, and not with disrespect. It does not matter what you wear or the way you do your hair. Everyone deserves to be treated equally with respect. Thank you.
Our last and final poem is A Hero's Legacy Forever Proud by Lillian Hawks.
My name's Lillian Hawks. I'm in 8th grade, and the title of my poem is A Hero's Legacy Forever Proud. A dream he spoke, so bold, so bright, for justice, love, and equal light. Through trials fierce, pain, and strife, he led the way to a better life. In every word, a call for change, for hearts to heal, for minds to range. His march was slow, but strong and sure, for peace, for love, for all to endure. Through streets that burn and skies that cried, he walked through faith, and he never tried to bend the world at his own will, but urge us all to seek the still, and loving hearts that beats in each, to learn, to grow, to teach, to reach. For truth and love, for wrongs to right. Thank you.
Wow, okay. All those poems were very touching. Can I have all the poets come out one more time? Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause to these amazing poets who all took their... I would like to take a moment to reintroduce all these amazing poets. Sikne Islami. Woo! Hamid Ashakdori, Tajela Alz, Rose Amori, Rizan Azan, Shakib Abdul Rahim, Malak Al Sanadi, Sahana Sambagi, Baydar Shabi, Amaya Scott, Tesmi Mozib, Hani Awada, Zainab Sarhan, and Lillian Hawks. And once again, I'm your host, Chloe Simmons.
Wasn't that amazing? So not only did they write these poems that had the topic of social justice, but they also worked on the presentation so that you feel their poem and their hand gestures. And this is going to be an experience that they will remember for the rest of their lives. Every student up here, and you notice most of them are actually 6th graders. So I commend 6th graders for really taking that risk and putting yourself out there. Every one of these students, they didn't know this, but they all got a drone just for being here today and being able to put themselves out there. Never ever miss an opportunity. When you take those extra steps that are offered to you, that's an opportunity for things that you don't even know is right around the corner. They did not know this. But in addition to everybody getting a drone just for participating today, the winner will also get a bike. So I'm gonna ask you're all winners. This is amazing. You all did a great job. I'm going to ask all of you, including our hostess, all of you go back and have a seat, and I am going to ask the judge, one of the judges, to come up and announce the winner. Great job, guys.
All right, good morning, Stout students, parents, and staff. Congratulations and thank you to all of our participants for our first Poetry Slam. Congratulations and thank you for all your hard work and dedication. Thank you to Mrs. Abdabaki and Mrs. Hassan for all of your hard work with our students. It was a really hard decision for us as judges to come to a decision of the winner, but if you would please join me in congratulating Hamid Al-Shadari and winning the first Poetry Slam. Thank you.